Man here, back with some more Monster Hunter Rise. I did a little bit of kind of like grinding, I guess, off of camera. So Pickles McGee looks a little bit different than what he did the last session. Mainly, I just wanted to kind of get some of the more boring quests out of the way, I guess. I figured that if you guys are going to be wanting to tune in, you wouldn't want to just see me gather stuff. You actually want to see me hunting. Got some cool new weapons that we're going to be trying out. Kind of narrowing down the quests until we get to some proper monster action today. Today we're going to start off our hunt with a creature called a Leukemia, which is a pretty interesting little beastie. And without further ado, we're just going to jump in.
Make sure to check the special quest as well.
Thank you to everybody who might have tuned in live yesterday, and also who tuned in via the YouTube playback. I saw you. I know you were there. Thank you. Yeah, rabbit. We're gonna get this character up to high rank in no time. The bowgun's been light bowgun has been really fun. I've actually been enjoying this weapon style. I've also played the regular bow as like my first ranged weapon. For some reason, I think I might be clicking with this more, but it's simply because I've played tons of shooters over the years. We're gonna go ahead and do some money dongo, which is the eating mechanic in this game, kind of like the Palico's cooking for us in Monster Hunter World. This is what we get to really individualize our bonuses with this by picking the particular dongo that goes on the skewer. We're gonna go money maker, so that way we can make some money. Oh, sure. Medic and Defender. We're going to use a Dongo ticket to make sure that it locks in. This will net us a lot more money. I think probably, I can't remember if it's like double or 100% more. And we get to listen to the song. And the charming little cutscene that plays. My daughters love this cutscene. We get to see our Afro man. Eat it, Pickles McGee. What a pal, what a champ. He also kind of looks like a Weird Al now that I think about it. Love it. Yeah, back to work. Yeah, I know. That's how I feel after lunch every day, man. We get our next Samurai Grindhouse cutscene.
An abominable beast does whatever it wants. Is it hare or is it bear? It is neither, so beware. It will drench the snow with blood and reveal nothing but despair.
Such an interesting world with all these huge, dangerous animals living around it. Alrighty. Let's hunt this beastie down. Down a couple of rations. This is the bread and butter of the game right here. It's going out and hunting some of these crazy monsters. I was looking at the optional subquest and I forgot what we were looking at. Ah, yes. That should be more than doable with what we already got here. After a while, whenever you play the map enough times, you kind of get like your own set path through it. And this is one of my favorite ways to go to collect a few resources, such as like the honey that's there. There's a ton of perma buffers. You got ore right here. You just kind of find whatever works best for you. Apologies with my voice this morning. I'm a little crackly because I've been dealing with like stuffy nose crud. It's not the vid, I promise. But whatever it is, it has been annoying. First week on a new job, and I'm like sniffling in everybody's cubicle. Because we got the advantage of our Palico friend. We're going to try to hunt down this monster quickly. Because Monster Hunter... Okay, go ahead and place a wire bug and a jewel lily here. Monster Hunter has a time limit. Now, it's very generous, especially if you're just hunting one monster. Most times it's 50 minutes, pretty much for every quest. Except for, like, a couple of notable exceptions. He has seen either me or no, the baggies are going after him, so that's a perfect opportunity for a distraction. I'm going to start peppering him with some rounds here. Let's go ahead and switch to our potion reload. There he goes. Did I get him with that? Yep, sure did. Oh man, right on his noggin. Oh no, on his butt. That does big damage to the monster. Oh, sweet. Already got him in Wyvern riding mode. This is one of the neatest mechanics of this game. Hello! Someone has just tuned in. Good morning. Come back for some more Monster Hunter Rise. You have caught me, in the middle of wrangling this beauty. We're gonna have him fight another monster. Now the good thing about this is that you get some monster materials from this. So it's actually pretty advantageous and useful to try to do this. Oh! Monk. Very good. We're gonna launch him so we can ride the next one and get even more materials.
Okay, that's enough.
This is quite literally not my first rodeo. There we go. And then we're going to bring it in home for a punishing move. Put him asleep. Alrighty, and we'll take this opportunity to do one of our strongest moves. Fantastic wake-up damage. Whenever a monster is asleep like that, the next attack does critical hit damage. Guaranteed. I got tons of great materials from that. And the interesting thing with the ranged weapons is that they all have like critical distance that you have to keep in mind. So whenever you see my reticule there turn orange, that means I'm at the optimal distance for hitting the monster. Let's go ahead and switch to normal ammo 2. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Did I get him? Yep. At least I think I did. Trying to tag him with the Wyvern Blast. I can't remember exactly what it's called. He's going away. Got some endemic life boosts there. Once again, power-ups, but they are like super cool power-ups nonetheless. Let's go ahead and come here and grab it. There's something here. Or my personal favorite of what he does. What's this? Oh, that's not going to get old for me. I apologize if it does for you guys. As I've said before, I am quite easily entertained. Oh, nope, he's not going in the cave. Oh, he's up on this weird path up here. I gotcha. Whoops. Well, womp womp. There we go. He's scared the baggie off. Pick up the Speary Bird. Let's go astride our Palamute. Grab a couple things along the way. Hello, mining outcrop. Alrighty. Did you see me? Whack him with my gun. Oh, thought I dodged out of the way of that one. Got him. Right on his hindquarters. He's getting weak. Whoops. Oh, that'd have been nice if that connected. Oh, once again. Got him. Not too shabby of a hunt. These low-rank quests are not very difficult, but the monsters quickly scale in both difficulty and complexity of the hunt. A lot of different things going on. Alright. We'll take our victory lap around here, see if there's anything that we can collect in a very hasty manner. That's kind of what I like to do once a quest is done. Just to squeeze in the max amount of returns and gains on each quest. I think there's like a bone pile up here or something. Oh, no. Just a bone decoration. And nothing up there in that corner. Go ahead and grab that. Get some more ammunition. It's been interesting learning all the different things that it's probably better for me to grab. So I can keep crafting ammunition in the background. Hey, the Kohoot in all his glory. Archimedes. I just realized that my guy also kind of looks like Weird Al. Like a 70s and 80s Weird Al. Unintentionally. Ooh, that's the most money. Okay, it's only 20%. For some reason, I thought it was like 100% extra money. That's probably if you happen to find the lucky owl creature, the fortune owl. As you can see, we got some new arms and armor for our Palico and Palamute, respectively. As we go through, we'll be able to unlock things called layered armor, which layered armor is strictly the appearance of the armor on top of the armor that your character actually has on, so it lets you retain a look without having to change your stats, which is nice. Let's go ahead and see what we can make out of these fresh Lagombi that we just destroyed.
What do you need?
So, no Lagombi tree in here. We have all the ones that we can do right now for the light bow gun. Don't worry, that'll change soon. And of course we have the Lagombi armor that we can go ahead and make, so I might just go ahead and forge a little bit of that. You're very rarely able to craft the whole set in the first hunt. Most of the time you're going to have to go back and kill it about like 2 or 3 more times. It's good practice though. Gets you used more to a monster's moveset and patterns. Let me see what kind of optional subquests we are looking at here. Also have Endemic Life to update my notebook about. Just kind of clearing the exclamation points at that moment. There we go. Have those to turn in. Monster slaying. Alright, we're going to do that last quest on the set, which is just killing a few baggy. No big deal whatsoever.
Which quest would you like?
That's going to be the quest that we're going to take after this one.
Be careful out there.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do the restock. That way we can gather and craft all the ammunition that we need. Oh yeah. You unlock different crafting recipes as you get the items that you need. Is that a Mega Bear Bomb? Nice. Yep. That'll be useful for whenever we can start equipping those when we start fighting the more complicated hunts. Because what those do is that you set them down, and it's especially useful for when a monster is asleep. You set it down, trigger a huge explosion, and it does a ton of damage because of the extra bonus damage from being awakened. Definitely have the capability to do other kinds of ammo. That's more so of co-op focused ammunition. I think anything that's shaped like that, which is helpful. Paralysis ammo. Yeah. Why not? Sleep ammo. Now, certain weapons can use different kind of ammos. If you see the red X on the ammo, it means my currently equipped weapon cannot use that ammo. I can't use this one. Yeah, I don't have enough for the shrapnel ammo, spread ammo, or anything like that. Definitely want to get as much normal ammo too as I can because it's very useful. Alright. I'm not going to eat for this quest because it's a small monster slaying quest, so those are not particularly difficult. If you notice, we're in a different map than what we were before. In the meanwhile, off camera, I have unlocked the Frost Islands, which I've already done some exploring around. Did the prerequisites to unlock a sub-camp, which that's a neat feature in all the maps here, is that they have at least one sub-camp that you could fast travel to at any point. Helps streamline the hunt if you're just really wanting to go after the monster. You can just teleport to the camp that the monster is nearest. So that is always helpful. We're going to go our nice little favored route here. Actually missed some baggy there. So we're going to go back and mop up the floor with these guys real quick. Here's hoping. Alright. Let's go ahead and get our baggy parts. And maybe make some baggy pants. I kill me. Anyway. We have fun here. Grabbing all the stuff. There is a particular small... Ooh, here we go. Wait. What are we doing here? There we go. We want to get this guy because, as you can see, he's dropping valuable stuff. Armor sphere, I'll take it. All the weapon upgrade stuff that you can give me, I will gladly take it. Yeah, that was a rock lizard. Whenever you see those little guys, they're usually pretty hard to spot most times because they're so small. But whenever you find one of them, they can get some really cool upgrade materials for you.
There's something here.
Still just endlessly entertained by the voice actor. Props to the voice actor of Pickles McGee. I actually really like... I think a lot of people are annoyed by all the character callouts, and I think you actually have the option to turn the character off, which is nice. You have your own little bit of customization there, but I personally think it adds a lot to it, especially when the performances are so over the top and cheesy. It just it fits the dynamic of the game very well. Where even though it's an intense game, it's very lighthearted at its core. That's what just makes it such a feel-good game.
And here comes the messy part. You're my best pal.
Got some Rimboas there.
I'll be taking this.
Some people's worst nightmare, flying snakes. Go ahead and pick up some of these
Personal, buddy.
while we're in the neighborhood.
I'll be taking this.
You'd be surprised as to what kind of monster parts are recurring throughout the game. Like, you think that you're kind of done using a particular monster, but then all of a sudden, like, oh my gosh, this weapon needs it. Or this piece of armor needs this random monster part from, like, a few quest sets ago. The game definitely heavily rewards you repeat doing quests. Oh, I've never noticed that out there before. That's cool. It's like a giant jellyfish. Neat. Got some more baggies. Is that a cart? Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this cart here before, too. But anyway. Maybe the baggies attacked the guy. Maybe if I read the quest description, I'd know that maybe that's like context for the quest or something like that. Sometimes game does that. Like the baggies attack the person manning that cart. There's supposed to be a Zamite here. Which that's the small monster that I'm not for this quest per se, but just in general after. That way I can unlock the second sub-camp. But this quest is more about taking down the baggies anyway. Of course, the game is also very nice to you. It puts the location of your tracked monster because of your Kahoot. You see, something that would have been interesting, and this is just kind of like from a gameplay perspective, is that, you know, like I said before, you know, the Kahoot is the reason why you have, like, your map, why the monsters are being tracked on your map, and everything along those lines. It would be very interesting to see if, like, there was a monster that would have been able to, like, temporarily disable your Kahoot, or something like that, like blind him.
What's this thing made of?
Oh, nice. It's one of the, it's one of my items I can pick up and carry back. I'm not going to worry about that right now, so I'm just going to put it down. Sometimes you have those quests where you have to carry back a very heavy thing back to camp. You can't really move very fast, and if a monster hits you, you drop it. Why are we on foot? Let us go. Thought I saw, yep, I sure did. This'll round out the quest for us. Wabam. I'm actually more interested in snagging this ore real quick. And then after this, we will move on to the hunt. Our next urgent quest, which is basically your sign that you're about to progress into, like, the next tier of hunts. Complete with a whole bunch of new side quests, other things to do, and of course, more monsters to hunt. Which, hey, that must be the namesake of this game or something like that. There's usually an herb up and around here I'm going to try to snag. Yep. Alteroth material. Ooh, fine stunk. And I got an Alteroth draw for my trouble as well. Like I said, just zooming in, trying to get what I can at the very last second. I was able to snag that mushroom right before the quest ended. Here's the Kahoot again. That lamp sync did not match at all. Alright. All the stuffs to go into my box. This game is like a hoarder's dream. Grab all the stuff and store it in your box. And we got a sale going on in the store too. So I don't know if this is something that you guys had seen last stream or not. I apologize if I'm reiterating on it. But whenever the store is having a sale, you can play the lottery and see if you win the grand prize, which I very rarely win. That's like a little statuette that you can customize your room with. But we'll give it a try. Bingo! Not jackpot, but hey, not too shabby. It's pretty much always worth the investment because you get some items out of it. Even on like the quote-unquote dud rolls, you still get some pretty good stuff. Nothing else that I can make. I definitely want to be sure that I have my fire resistance up. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade the current armor. So like I was saying with the layered armor, technically my armor should be looking like this. But because I have the layered armor on, it has the appearance set even though I have the stats of this armor. Just in case if that wasn't already clear. My apologies if it already was. Upgrade that. Going through a lot of armor spheres, but it's alright. It'll be worth it. Because I think before long we will actually... Actually, it can go up one more tier. Whoops! Where we can have the maximum defense going into this hunt. Let me go ahead and switch out. We definitely want to go with our regular item spread here. I also see if I can't transfer other kinds of ammunition as well. It's telling me I can't even use half of this stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and transfer out the stuff that I can't use with this current weapon. Let me see. So it looks like this weapon that I have currently equipped is much more about the power of the ammunition as opposed to the versatility, which is, it is what it is. Guys, if we'll go to the equipment menu just to show you, it tells you about all the different kinds of ammo that you can use. So really, it's not piercing fire ammo too. Let's see if I can craft that. Wasn't a huge spread of what I could actually use. I can't even craft that yet, can I? Pierce ammo too. Anyway, alright. Go ahead and transfer that newly crafted ammunition. I mean, fire actually would not be a good thing to use against this one, so... Oh, there we go. Yeah, paralysis ammo. I thought I was going to be able to use that. That'll be good to try to help inflict that status effect. Just kind of playing around with it, seeing how it goes. Okay, let's eat. We're going to get the Kimura, which increases the number of points that we get from quest. New Dongo Defender and Medicinal. We're going to go ahead and order that, using a Dongo ticket to increases our chance of the effects activating. We'll watch the cutscene one more time, but in the future, if you want me to skip it, just let me know. I think it's pretty wholesome. I like it. Very, very Japanese.
Here you go.
And we munchin'. still does not look as tasty as Monster Hunter World spread, but it'll do.
Make sure to check the special quest as well.
We've got our optional sub-quests there. We definitely want to register for that one. I don't know about the small monster slaying. Golden Speary Bug, sure. And then bones, yeah, that's fine. Alright, it's on to our next urgent quest so we can unlock the next tier of quests.
Don't forget to eat.
The good old Feathered Frenzy. Yeah, this'll be good. It's going to start scaling in difficulty from here. You guys have maybe seen me take on this monster before.
Forest at night, the sound of dancing is heard. Resembling a parasol, but in truth a monstrous bird. Be wary of its figure and its vibrant hue. For once its collar opens, a rain of blood will ensue.
The Acnosam. Let's go indeed. Let's collect our supplies. I already have a ton of the ammunition that I need. Let's go ahead and eat the easy rations. That way I have the maximum amount of stamina. Of course, as I was saying before, I have like my set route through this level, so just bear with me here. And since I have the Kimura activated, I get more points from picking up items that don't really serve a particular function, kind of like the herbs to make potions or anything. Points. We used to have, which you'll see that directly after I'm finished with this quest. Basically, it fuels any activities that the buddies can take part in whenever they're not questing with us. And buddies being Palcos and Palamutes. There's a lot of background systems that work, but it all makes sense and it all feeds into each other. We're going to go up towards that question mark in the upper right-hand corner of the map, because we know that's our mark. It's a question mark because we've never seen that monster before. Grab herbs to We're going to go gather out this bone pile real quick, because we're going to... that's going to wreck my train of thought every time. What's this? Pickles McGee, you're my bro, man. You're my bro. Oh, Lucky Life. Oh, yeah. Where is he? Where? On the ground here? Oh, yeah. There he is. Sweet, a fortune owl. So, very rarely a form of life like that will appear. The fortune owl doubles the amount of money that you get. And then there's also another one called the Felicicrow that greatly increases the rewards that you get, like monster parts and items and stuff like that. So that was a terrific find. And oh, look who's coming to us. Let's go ahead and see if I can't get the paralysis ammo going in here. Because here's our friend. Oh, that's a long reload. And he's a heavy hitter. Oh, good. I got him. I'll tag him. Excellent. Already broke one of his parts. It's on his wing. That's kind of a tricky place to shoot. Alright. Let's do some wyvern riding, everybody.
This is gonna be good.
I actually really like that with the bowgun. Getting to be able to do that. Gangway, everybody! We're going to go to the other monster here on the map and make them rumble. If anything, to maximize our part acquisition. There we are. There's our mark. Ooh. Oh no! Went the wrong direction. That's okay. Well, at least we got some Azoros parts for our trouble. Ouch. Got another part broken there.
I'm a bunch of full of holes. Be careful.
Calico's boosting our damage. He mad. Up close and personal shot there. Get the flash fly there, so he's blinded. He's just kind of swinging wildly. I don't know if that actually hit him. Oh, yep, that clipped him right on the wing. Nope.
I'm bringing the heat.
There we go. Get some of those parts broken. More parts that are broken, the more parts that you get at the end of the quest. Got his other wing there. He's just having a hard time, isn't he? I keep actually getting it in an area that's a little difficult to tag. Oh. All good.
You almost got it. Think you can get away,
Oh,
huh?
he's trying to run. Not on my watch. Get some wyvern strike nuts. That's awesome. Let's see what happens if I do a cluster bomb on him. Nice. That was cool. That'd be good for like whenever he's like. I think I got his tail there. Is he trying to make a run for it? It's a good thing that this ammo is infinite. Got him. Nice. That was a cool hunt. Alright, let us reap our reward. An excellent hunt. Alright. We will go back to base and we will have to probably talk to a gajillion people, so my apologies in advance, but hey, that's part of the progression that we're doing with this character. It gives again a whole new set of tasks to do and complete. But I think that's something that Monster Hunter handles very well. For an RPG, you don't level up. Your Palicos and Palamutes do, but your character does not. But the way that you power up is that you get better and better gear from the monsters that you kill. But there's also other things that are happening in the village, like things are getting more efficient, you get more rewards from the different activities that you do. It's just, I think it adds to a very good and satisfying loop. Plus, where the monsters are so tough, you get the gratification too of learning more. Oh yeah, we got a ton of money from that. Got some new guild card titles and everything like that. So yeah, we are on to the next spot, the next tier of quests. We have an bunny dongo shop. Everybody wants to talk to me. Oh, sweet! And then we get more petal laces, which is technically the thing that attracts the little speary birds. You can change them to adjust your bonuses. We'll definitely do that once we get to the equipment box. Everybody's wanting something. Master Pickles McGee. That has a nice ring to it.
See you later.
He's got new stock, and also we're going to play the lottery real quick while we're here. Watch me get the jackpot. Okay, just the bingo.
Come again.
Hello.
Oh, hey. Yep.
I need malachite ore for that, so I will gladly do that once I have it.
Look.
How are you today? Yeah.
Get new locale as well. Let's go ahead and get a couple of more sub-locations or sub-quests up. But yeah, as you can see, we have a whole new tier list of quests that we can try to face. Oh, the Kizu. Ugh. He's fun.
Come again.
So we'll explore that here in just a moment. We have other people who are wanting to talk to us in the village. Anytime you see that yellow or red speech bubble, or blue, someone's wanting to flap the gums with us. Got a new quest from that too. Oh yes, just letting me know about the Dongo Station upgrade. Another person want to talk to me in the Steelworks? Who are you people? Maybe it's this guy. He has some more great wire bugs for me. Yeah. Please do.
Hey. Hang in there.
Thank you. Those will be useful. You only have a finite amount of those. Oh, and a crest, I think, to get more. Got a minute? I have all the time in the world. Excellent. Yep. So I think that one was one... Kind of blew through that, so I didn't really pay attention. Yeah, so this is like, I have to take a picture of one of those little rock lizards using the camera function that I was kind of highlighting the last video. It's cool, but I think there's also a couple times where they want you to take a picture like in the middle of like a hunt. It's just like, I don't know if I want to try to do that or not. Ah, we've unlocked the Meowcenaries. A neat little addition to get some extra items going on there. I'll have to hire some more Palicos and Palamutes for this. From my paws to your pocket. Buddy ticket. Thank you.
Welcome.
Iori.
Yep. Drop by anytime.
Yep, we'll talk to you. We'll go ahead and get more of those guys hired so we can staff the Meowcenaries.
Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too.
How you holding up?
I completely like blew through what you had to say, but it's good talking to you. Stefano.
That's a good pick.
We'll skip the whole introduction there.
Great choice.
Sit the preserve, and we'll hire,
Roger.
no. We're just gonna hire a couple. Oh, nice. I like his coloration. Nope. Okay.
Good luck.
You'll see what we're doing here in just a second. Pickles McGee. So this is what we're going to be using Komora points for. We're going to send some Meowcenaries to our favored destination. Select our buddies, Stefano and Tofu, and Summer and more. Need to use 100, but it's definitely worth it because you get a whole lot of extra parts, and these guys will level up in the background as they do this task. I'll let you guys watch this cutscene because it's pretty funny. And they are out on their own adventure. Let's go up here to the Kahoot tree. And now we're going to get into a nice rhythm where every 5 quests we're going to be checking this Kahoot nest along with checking out our Meowcenaries and also our trade. It just feels nice. Ah, yes, and she has a request for us.
Wow.
So these are going to be account items that we can look for in the background while we're in these quests to unlock a whole new slot for trading.
Until we meet again,
Speaking of which,
let us trade.
gotta take that. Our guy. What level is Meow limit? Oh, I don't mean to chat. There we go.
Time to bug.
Rare find, special goods. Oh yeah,
Not say fairer
take
than
that. And this is also what you can use Komora points for, is to get some of these items
Let's go.
available just for Komora points. We also see from the buddy board here what level he's on, making sure he is gaining experience properly. Oops. He should be leveling up, I guess. So, because once he gets to a certain level, we can use different things.
Have a look around.
Okay, yeah, he's level 7 now, so he's been leveling up. Now we can use bargains, which will increase the amount of items, and also, occasionally, get us some rare items, too. So, excellent. He's going to be getting a bunch of those. What those flame nuts are doing is that it gives us access to gunpowder level 2, which we can use to craft a whole lot of different weapons, or different ammunition. It's all these systems that just kind of feed into each other. Nice. And this is just Housekeeper letting me know that I can manage all that buddy stuff from my room. Don't even need to go to the buddy island, but I like the music of Buddy Island. And also I like going to the Kohoot Nest. And this is the secret agent little palico that kind of gives me little tidbits about people. Oh yeah. I already knew that. Tetsukabra. He gives us the down low about the quote-unquote secret things of the village. And lastly, someone wants to talk to me at the Gathering Hub. Here's the Money Dongo Chef for the hub. We will see much more of this place whenever we unlock high rank.
Hey, hanging in there?
Oh, sweet, and we're about to unlock some switch skills, which are going to be very useful for our chosen weapon. It gives us a bit more customizability to our build. This will be cool. Fanning maneuver.
Later.
I like it.
Isn't Kimura's brightest flame.
Quick step evade. Excellent. So let's go ahead and go to our item box and get a preferred switch skill in there. Basic maneuver that you can perform when your weapon is drawn, as gunners are more likely in danger for being hit. Evasive maneuvers keep this. Quick step maneuver you can perform when your weapon is drawn. Cover distance is much smaller but requires less time to recover. Ammo is fired immediately. Okay. So it's kind of like a risk versus reward sort of thing. Let's go ahead and try the quick step evade and see how we feel about it. Fanning vault. Jumping action using wire bugs. Give me just a second. Alright, I am back. A brief question. Addressed. Fanning maneuver. I like the fanning vault because we've been using that to really, oh! Thank you! Thank you for following me, Artemis_Kira. Thanks for stopping by, if you were watching this morning. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll go with that switch skill configuration. I think we have talked to everybody that wants to talk to us. Now let's see what we can craft out of the Acnosom that we just took down. Have a couple of requests that we can keep in the back of our minds, but yeah. Oops, that is not a door. Let's go to our friend Hamon the blacksmith.
My hammer's ready.
Oh man, and look, see, the tree just completely opened up for us, which is nice. We need some malachite, man, so let's go ahead and start adding stuff to the wish list. Helps keep track of it in the background. We have a bunch of different branching paths. I always try to just wish list the things that at least I know, like, not the complete question marks, but stuff like this, like, okay, I know exactly what I need for that, and all that good stuff. Bone tree, yeah, add to wish list. Because we'll have to be crafting these things quite a few times if we want to access all the different trees here. My goodness, Acnosam is not one of these things, though, regrettably. And that's okay. There's going to be a ton of other monsters that we can craft out of, so we can focus on crafting armor. Of course, we got the, I'm going to pronounce this right, pronounce this incorrectly, the Banahabra? Banahabra? Yeah, your guess is as good as mine right there. A nice dapper top hat. I'd like to see that with the afro. Probably would just cancel the afro out, I'd bet you, if I were to guess. Go ahead and craft that, that, and that.
Gotcha. No problem. Right, let's get cracking.
So yeah, we had enough to be able to craft that, but man, we need some malachite, man. There's all sorts of stuff that's needing it now. Can we customize our bow gun with any other thing so far? No, just a silencer, a long barrel. I hope I unlock more attachments as I go on. I legitimately don't know because I've never used this weapon before. Let's go ahead and get our Palicos and Palamutes some new thing. Yeah. Let's get him some armor. He's got a layered armor right now. I might switch it just for that. That'll give him a powerful new weapon. Sure. Oh, whoops. I actually do want to equip that. Kids are going crazy. Get him a nice fluffy winter coat. Sure. Whoops. That's the only thing I don't like that they done with this most recent update, is that they still make it seem like that it's craftable when you don't have enough scraps, because you can try to trade in for scraps, but it kind of confuses me. I wish they would have like left it grayed out, that way you'd still have the option to trade for scraps, but I'd know definitely, oh yeah, I don't have enough for this one or this one. Go ahead and give him a baggy baton. Okay, manage equipment. Palrence needs his new Acnosam sword. And we'll go ahead and manage his layered armor back at the buddy board, just so we can see that sweet Acnosam stuff. There we go. Nice. Doesn't quite fit with his other helmet, but hey, it looks cool. It looks nice and medieval. Okay, so I think with that, we can go ahead and move on to another quest. We're going to explore the desert, so this one is going to be more of an exploratory kind of run. It's always a good day for a hunt.
Have a look.
We also have our request there. We also have the flooded forest too, which is neat. Yeah, we'll go with a cactus diet so we can explore the sandy plains. We have our restock gear, that way we can get all the ingredients and craft a whole bunch of extra ammunition. And now we'll be going to the new locale, the Sandy Plains.
A lifeless stretch of land. Nothing but dust and sand. Barren and forlorn. Lifeless and storm-torn. In the shadows, monsters thresh. Mad with lust for blood and flesh.
It makes it sound more horrifying than it actually is. Okay, yeah, see, it's like less of a roll. Nice. That was the switch skill that we just equipped. Let's go ahead and eat some rations. They're great. I think my Palamute has the wrong kind of armor for this environment, but eh. Heat and cold is not something that has been in the Monster Hunter games since World, so I guess this is the only one that's been without it. But in past Monster Hunter games, you had to prepare different kinds of drinks depending on the weather. Otherwise, if it was like too hot, you'd be taking constant damage. And if it was cold, then you'd be losing stamina at a much faster rate. It's a neat touch. I know that they took it out, I think, more so to help streamline some things. But at the same time, I feel like that it kind of had taken away a little bit of that, this is an actual, like, world and the environment can help or harm you sort of feeling. Maybe I'm just a picky old-timer, I don't know. I say that, but I'm relatively new to the series. I've only been playing this game for about maybe years at this point. I'm not part of the OG that started with fun on the PlayStation. And I think I do remember seeing that in Walmart. Maybe confusing it with like the Monster Rancher games, which I thought was like really weird. Like, all, you know what I'm talking about? I thought for sure I was going to hit that spear bug. This is a pretty interesting map. Whee! Fall into the sand pit here. Get some bones here. Ooh, and some ore. Please be malachite. Yes. Yes. Let the malachite flow. We're going to need a lot more than that, but... Ooh, here we go. Jewel lilies. Or we can place one of our great wire bugs. You would think that random flowers would not be growing in here, but alas. Here we are. Nice. Got the neato desert cave vibe going on. Get our Malinx camp here. Get our stuff from the junk pile. Can we go under there? No. in prior games, like Turner World, you'd be able to like crawl. Nice little underground cave. I do really enjoy the map designs in these games, or in this one in particular. I think that they really nailed a concise feeling map, but at the same time, there's a lot of depth to it as well. Especially in this map, there's like a lot of different layers that you can go up and down. Verticality was something that they definitely wanted to focus on, obviously with the wire bug mechanic. Because never has a Monster Hunter character been as maneuverable as they are now. With all the mobility tools that you have with like the wire bugs and the switch skills and everything like that. It's really cool. We are after just a particular account item, but I'm also just trying to fill in the corners of the map. I also want to unlock the sub-camp location quests, because once you find a suitable location for a sub-camp, then you get the quest associated with that, and that'll be tracked throughout all future quests that are in the area. So to go ahead and have those pretty much unlocked and at the ready will make it just a quicker process in general for getting them prepared. I know that it's here somewhere. Here's an herb. Here we go. There we go. Whoops. Kind of did a spiral on that stalagmite. So we found the first sub-camp location. And the other one is a little, actually, it's a bit closer to a base camp. Oh, we also have a fishing spot here if we really want to. There's some fish that we can use to craft gunpowder if we so choose, but there are other means besides that. This one's a little bit more laid back, but I do honestly just like taking the sight in and the sounds in now that I'm actually like listening to it through my headphones. Ooh, lucky life, lucky life. Where are you at, buddy? Oh, there he is. It's a Felicicrow. Yep, gimme, gimme, gimme. Now you'll get more rewards. So we'll get extra stuff at the end of the quest. That would have been much more preferable if I was fighting a large monster, but it's okay. More stuff is more stuff, the way I figure it. An extra wire bug. We'll make our way towards the other sub-camp location. Like I said, I've played this game once or twice, so I know where a good bit of this stuff is. Actually, I just passed it. At least I thought I did. There we go. Yep. Whee! You know what? By the burnt-out fireplace there, I guess hunters in the past have used this locale, and now we are taking up their mantle. Be interesting to know like the general lore of the Monster Hunter world. I'm pretty sure it's out there on like a wiki page or something. Just to kind of like find out like how interconnected this world is, because there's like a bunch of different regions. Of course, in Monster Hunter World, it's like, okay, we're in the new world, like I guess like a different continent. Kamora, where we are now, I assume is in the main continent. I'm not sure. What's this? Pardon the stuffy nose. It's difficult to socialize when you feel like your breathing is obnoxious because of stuffy nose. Made some good progress on this. We've uncovered a lot of map, unlocked both sub-camp quests. And we can start racking those up. Get plenty of these because we're going to need those to craft fire ammunition. Have a whole different set of priorities now that I have bow guns. Because I didn't really pay attention to like the different like ammo crafting plants before, like really at all. Crap. Where am I running? There we go. Whew.
What's this?
I'm sorry if it's getting old for you guys, but it just does not get old for me. He is definitely a bro, this guy. Ooh, nice. I gotta get closer. Take a picture of him. Boulder lizard. It's a very blurry picture. Not the one I was needing, so we'll just shoot him. Yeah, we need the specific rock lizard, but hey, he's given us a ton of malachite. Thank you very much. I'm just excited about that because I can actually craft some new weapons. And I bet you probably a delivery. I can't remember what the specific delivery requests for the subcamps required, but it's likely that it would need malachite. Of course, there will come a day soon when malachite will be a concern of the past, and we'll have an abundance of it, like clogging our box.
There's something here.
There is, and that'll probably round out the quest for us. Excelente.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. We will probably go back to the village, do a little bit of crafting, and then call it a day, for at least for now. I know I said yesterday that I might hop on and stream in the evening, but that just ended up not happening. My wife and I are admittedly trying to work our way through Naruto, so that kind of took a little bit of precedence. Let me know if you're a Naruto fan. It's actually a really fun anime. I haven't really watched a whole lot of anime over the years, but this one's definitely got me sucked in, and it's always been one of her favorites, so it's really neat for her to revisit it and for me to experience it as a first-time player. So yeah, we have some malachite. We can probably do some weapon upgrades. Oh yes, that's right, we had to deliver malachite for this guy. Woof, not you. It's okay, 3 of the 6 that we got. That's fine. Otherwise, the request would just sit there and forever, and we're going to go ahead and get our subcamp quest. Indeed. Slay 8 Kestodon. Okay, that's straightforward enough, and then we have our second one here, too. And that one, Legambi Pelt and Monster Bone Medium. Yeah, we can go ahead and deliver that. So that way we have one subcamp. Sounds like I heard elephants up there. My kids are awake. All right.
Take care.
What is it?
Well, nice to see you too, buddy. Okay, we still need a Bullfango head for that one, and a light crystal for that one, so we're still short on a couple of materials. All good. I think the light crystals can be found in the Flooded Forest, which is our next available location that we can peruse. Still need to get a picture of a rock lizard, unfortunately. But we will get there. Just updating my list so the notification will go away. I wish there was a way to, like, clear all. I guess they want to make sure that you see it. Let's go ahead and dump our stuff in the box. And I think that'll be it for today. I might hop on and stream later in the evening, maybe even in the afternoon. My daughters might want to watch. If so, I will probably have my camera off just to help protect them a little bit, so you would just hear my voice in that instance. But thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for the new follower, Artemis. I really appreciate that. As you saw in the chat, I have a donation link set up to the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. If you feel so inclined, please donate. Even like $1 or something like that would be helpful. It's a great charity, helps take care of leukemia patients and lymphoma patients, just general a lot of different cancer patients. As a pharmacy technician, I've seen them help out with a lot of patients' copays, especially if it's like Medicare. They usually get like absolutely like annihilated with their copays if they fall on like the wrong side of the donut hole, or if they have a deductible they're working towards. So the Leukemia Lymphoma Society helps those patients bridge that gap and get the care that they need. So I definitely believe in this charity. Would love to see more donations come in, so please do so if you feel so inclined. Otherwise, thank you again for tuning in, and I'll also be posting this as well as the donation link on my YouTube channel later. So if you didn't get to check that out and you're watching the YouTube playback, then yep, that donation link should be in the description. I think it'll be up until about October the 8th, if I recall correctly. So thank you very much again, and I will see you next time. This has been White and Nerdy Man and Pickles McGee in Monster Hunter Rise. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.